Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Spare tire is located in the trunk. We've already released it, so it'll open up for us. Of course, you'll have to empty out your trunk, any cargo that's in here. This vehicle has an extra layer of carpet. Just fold that back. Go under the next layer of carpet. Fold that back. There's a piece of cardboard above the spare tire. It's got a little sort of threaded plastic that's holding it down. This one was kind of loose, so I'm just going to take it off. Pick the cardboard up. Sometimes it gets stuck under the plastic. So on the back side of this is your tools that you're going to need. So the lug wrench is clipped in here. Unclip it. Put that aside so I can get to it. Unclip the jack handle. Tricky. Put that aside. Take the cardboard and just kind of push it back. The jack itself, slide that back there. It's under here, another piece of cardboard. It's got a rubber elastic holding it down. Just kind of stretch it, pull it off the lock, lift it right out of the styrofoam it's sitting in. There's no other tools in there that we need. Bring the jack out. I pull the spare tire out of the well here, where it sits in. It's threaded in the body, so you gotta unscrew this. It can be on a little tight. So that's loose. I'm just gonna put it aside over here. Pick up the spare tire, pull it right out. So if you're on the side of the road, we're gonna jack up the opposite side wheel. So you wanna just whatever you can find to chock the wheel so the car doesn't roll. I'm gonna use this piece of cement. Just gonna shove it under the tire. Now you can go to the other side and use the jack. So this part of the jack, the slot, is gonna line up right between those two notches there, and the pinch weld is gonna go into the slot that's in the jack. So usually you can thread the jack up by hand to get it started. This one's a little stuck. So I'm gonna take the jack handle, just use it to break it free. There it is, get it broken free. Just need a little more leverage. So now I can thread it up by hand. Just turn the jack so it starts to get some tension on it. I've got the jack in place, but before I lift the car, I need to take the hubcap off and loosen the lug nuts so while the wheel is on the ground so it doesn't spin. So I'm going to use this flat-bladed part of the lug wrench. This will pop the hubcap off. Just going to put it between the hubcap and the wheel and just work it around and grab it with the other hand. It should pop right off. Put it aside. Take our lug wrench. These are on there pretty tight. So get situated. Use my foot. Try to break it free. That one's loose. Just work them all around, get them loose. Be very careful standing on this. You don't want to fall. Lug nuts are loose. We're going to take the hook end of the jack handle, place it in the loop, and then you're just going to crank it up. Just going to keep cranking it up until you're just off the ground. This looks good here. You can take the jack handle, and if it kind of slides free, tire's off the ground, you don't really want to stick your hands under there. So jack it up just a little bit more. I'm finished taking off the lug nuts now that the tire and wheel is off the ground. Take our wheel off. Place that aside. Install our temporary spare. Remember, these are only to get you off the highway or get you to a safe place where you can have the tire repaired. So follow the recommendations on how far and how fast you can drive on these. Get our lug nuts started. Now remember, there is a taper to these lug nuts. You can see where the lug nut has been sitting. There's no rust there. That should go against the wheel. Don't install the lug nuts backwards. They need to be installed with this cone part or taper facing the wheel. Get them started by hand. Take the lug wrench and tighten them up. Just get them snug. When the car is back on the ground, we'll tighten the lug nuts as much as we can. We don't have a torque wrench because we're doing this on the side of the road, so we're just going to get them as tight as we can, but we have to do that when the wheel is on the ground so it doesn't spin. They're all pretty snug. I'm going to lower the jack. Once the jack comes loose, if you're on the side of the road, just get it out from under there. You don't have to collapse this all the way. You just want to get off the side of the road. So this can go in your trunk just like that, it's fine. Now that the tire and wheel is on the ground, we can finish tightening up the lug nuts. Just gonna go in a cross pattern and get them as tight as we can. So now your tire has changed. Take your damaged tire, flat tire, throw it in your trunk. Don't forget to grab your hubcap, throw all your jacking tools in there. Remove your tire chock on the other side, that piece of concrete we used, and then get off the side of the road and get somewhere safe where you can have the tire repaired.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1aauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.